So in the previous tutorial, we gave Bob a neighbor. And when you click on the neighbor's house sign, it says it's the home of Jimmy Terwilliger. And Jimmy Terwilliger's got a doorway here, which similar to our own Bob's house doorway, we want to be able to go inside and look around, because we're nosy like that. Now let's talk for a second. This is the third set of tutorials. Few hours worth of work, and you might be thinking, wow, all these hours worth of work and we've only made 2 actual scenes. We set up one main room and we've got the kingdom here. That's a lot of work if you wanted to have like 5, 6, 7 neighbors. Well, we can start to cut that work down quite a bit now with what's known as external layers. Okay? The next 2 tutorials, this one and the next one, are going to deal with using external layers, and they're both kind of difficult, but only difficult until you get it, the concept of what it is and what it isn't. So for this tutorial, this specific one, we're going to just start the process, and in the next tutorial I think I'll do much of the actual explaining. So let's just set one up for right now. Let's go to Project Manager, External Layouts, excuse me. Did I say external layers? Ugh, sorry about that. I mean external layouts. Apologize. Let's hit the plus key, and let's rename this Kingdom Rooms. Okay. Let's double click on that, bring it up, and let's choose the scene that we want to connect with. We want to connect with main because the main room is going to be the similar layout that we want to use. So let's click main, let's hit choose, okay? And we're just going to create a basic layout here, all right? Just a basic layout for a blank room like this. We're not even going to include furniture, just the walls, the carpet, and the doorway. That's it. So let's go to our external layout. And the first thing we want to do with an external layout is we do want to make some things global in terms of objects, because we're going to use this external layout for multiple rooms. So let's go ahead and let's make our cement block global. Let's make our carpet global. Where'd it go? Again, you don't want to make everything global, right? We'll make the doorway global. That'll be the last thing, I think, for right now. And we're just going to set up, again, our room. So let's do carpet over here. Come on. Where did it go? There it goes. And let's start using our properties menu to better line these things up. So the X value we want is 0. The Y value is 0. That's the upper left-hand corner. And let's drag this out a little bit so that it pops up our width and height. The width is going to be 800. The height is going to be 600. That's our full screen. Okay. Now let's drag our cement blocks. And again, we can use our properties window here to set this up better. We want it to start at 0. 0. Let's drag this out a little bit to populate our width and height. The width is going to be 800. Height stays at 32 because that's the height of our sprite itself. Now let's copy that, paste it, and let's move this to 0. And the Y is going to be 600. Let's put it right at the bottom there. And let's get one more cement block out here. And we're going to move this again to 0. This again to 0. And now let's move this down a little bit to get the width. The height is now going to be 600. And let's do a copy and paste here as well. Copy, paste. And we want the x value here to be at the very right of this, so we're going to make it 800. And we want the y value to be 0 right there. Oh, I gotta move this up a little bit. So that should be, this should be 0, right? And then in order to move this up here, you just have to take the, because this is 32 pixels in terms of the height, we want to minus 32 from 600. And so we get, what is that, 568? Yeah. Okay, and then we just want to put our doorway in. So let's move this guy over a little bit, and let's get our doorway in there. And this one, let's set our y value for 568. And we'll move this over. We can do this, of course, as we can use our points there too, or we can just zoom in on this one to get it. Right there. Okay. This is now our first external layout. All right. We can group these together. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. We might do that, we might not. But for right now, let's just hold on to our external layout here. And let's stop there, and I'll do explaining in the next tutorial, actually, of where we're going with this.